leaves us because the very purpose is you. A real person, a real alpha, a real go-getter, they ain't saying shit about nobody. Right. That's why you would never, ever hear me dropping somebody's name, running my mouth about somebody. I don't know what you went through about you. So guess what I do? Shut up. Because real men don't say shit. Because first of all, we're too busy trying to many real men who live by that creed of like, you know, if you're on social media running your mouth and shit, you're just correct. You're honestly, that's not me trying to be some after school special shit. You really are. 3. Real men ain't doing it. People don't care about that gossipy bullshit. Get to work, man. So attacking is not like, oh, we're gonna win this or win that. Be the best.
Pop number 1. Get off that ass and come get your some.
And that's what I attack. I attack myself. I'm always questioning myself. I'm always holding myself accountable. I'm really good at being accountable about, okay, you need to be better here, you need to be better here, you need to overcome this, overcome that, and I do a good job of doing that.
You talk about performance without a purpose. Mm-hmm. What's that?
So, like, for instance, let's say you have no races. Let's say you have no classes, no nothing. There's no purpose in your life. You know, people need to have purpose to get up. They need purpose to perform.
2, 3.
You need to get to a point in your life
5,
where there's nothing on the docket.
8,
there's no 5K.
9,
there's no
10.
There's no I want to
pop number 2. Come on, YouTube. You know what I do.
Because what people don't get is one day that thing's going to come up. And if you're not constantly performing without purpose, you're not going to be ready when the time comes. It's this magical thing, purpose, that we're all looking for. But what's fun, the purpose never leaves us. Because the very purpose is you. You are always the purpose. There may be another purpose, like
1,
being a
2,
CEO, going to
3,
college, whatever.
4,
but the main
5,
purpose in life is you.
6,
so
7,
if you wake up in
8,
the morning and you don't
9,
want to do something,
10.
you don't care enough.
Pop number 3.
And that's what
come on, YouTube. Blow it up for me.
Why am I not doing this for myself? Because that is the number one purpose in life. Is to better oneself. So that's the only purpose I need. So the reason I give every day, even though there's no races, there's no school, there's nothing in front of me, is because I have pride in myself. And discipline's good too. But without a clear headspace, there's no discipline. So let's say we have a circuit breaker, okay? And I'm loading everything up to one circuit. Just load it up. It's gonna blow. And once that thing blows, man, the circuit's all hooked up. You gotta have each thing plugged into the right spot, like a crowded garage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Towel hit the floor. That's number 40. We only got 660 more.
But you don't have the consistency with yourself. People cannot relate to you, man. You are unrelatable. When you come out here and say, hey, man, I'm the baddest could ever live. Okay, great. Well, what am I going to learn from you? You learn from people who are willing to tell you, this is where I started from. This is how much I fell on my ass. This is how bad I used to really be. I still have those moments because why? You're human. We're all jacked up, man. We're all jacked up. And that's what makes my story relatable. I'm willing to let you
1,
in to
2,
see I'm decently
3,
successful now.
4,
but I
5,
didn't come out with this, man.
7,
I didn't come
8,
out. That's the story.
9,
is you have to get
10.
just a little bit of
Pop number 5.
hope.
I gotta thank God that I'm still alive. That's 50 in the bag. We still got 650 to go.
There's hope.
Matter of fact, that's 150 in the bag. We already hit 100 on the day earlier with a superset.
Feel about yourself. With that voice that a lot of us like to run away from, we all have it. But be on this show right now because I used to stutter as a kid. And I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid that here in a second, I'm going to start stammering and stuttering. We cannot be afraid of that. That's guidance. God can say, all of you who don't like me, who don't want it, and that person then comes in. But you have to be David Goggins and say, man, I'm afraid of this. I'm here. Life made me this way here. I stutter. I have these issues with reading and writing, and I'm fat and I'm insecure. You have to face that in that dark room. In that dark room is who you are.
1, 2,
in that dark room
3,
is where you have
4,
to create
5,
another human
6,
being that
7,
walks out of that dark
8,
room
9,
to face who you are.
10.
That's the only way you're going to get over
Pop
all
number
those
7.
things. You have to create
Stop what you're
someone else.
doing.
Not like
Say a prayer.
It is you.
Up to heaven.
But you have to find strength in that about anything. Who doesn't care about being judged. Who knows I'm weak. Who knows I'm afraid. Who says, whatever you think about me, take it. Whatever. I'm here. That's guidance. Believe in yourself beyond, without a doubt. Believe in yourself. And don't rely on anybody to believe in you. Don't allow anybody
1,
to
2,
push you,
3,
make you better.
4,
Believe
5,
in yourself,
6,
only yourself,
7,
and allow
8,
that human being to
9,
make you a better person. We have to break
10.
the barriers within our minds.
Pop
within the world.
number 8.
It starts with yourself.
Feeling good,
It starts
looking
with
great.
yourself. Break the barriers
That's 80
down
in the
yourself.
bag. We only got 620 left.
You know what I'm thinking about right now? I got to wake up tomorrow and do the same shit again. I got to leave this. And it'll be a great shot. You pick a gun up a year from now. The only way to keep from getting rusty is to constantly owe that machine. The machine is this. You got to keep challenging it every day. So I started learning that if you start to change your mindset versus it graduated. So I started realizing if this is my home, this is what I am, I had to always reset the bar. I had to reset my new norm. There always had to be a new norm. So one thing we don't do is we don't have a new norm. My new norm is you get up every morning at 4 o'clock
1,
and suffer.
2,
This is
3,
your norm.
4,
That became my
5,
life.
6,
Most people want to
7,
get out of it. I
8.
said, no, we're doing 200 fucking miles.
The Roger that mentality.
That's it, man. Greatness is whatever the hell you dreamed of in your own mind. You gotta put. We have so much influence.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pop number 10. All I do is fucking win. You know I gotta get it in. Let me show you how a 7-time world champion gets it the fuck in. 100 down.
Too fast. The world's moving so fast that you're trying to keep up to the point where you lose yourself in the world. So you have to take that time to go to that dark. That alarm clock goes off at 4 a.m. It's training. I don't want to be a SEAL today. I don't want to be whatever today. I'll start tomorrow. Every single thing. So when we find comfort, that's where I started getting scared. When I started saying, oh, it's raining, I'm not going out there. No, you cannot say that. You cannot do that. You have got to do this. The other, so whatever my brain thought, I did the opposite. Whatever the comfort was, it was the direction. And over a period of time, boy, it calluses just out of your mind. So everybody's looking for the 6-minute ad routine.
Right.
Everybody wants to see, you know what? Can I run 100 miles tomorrow? Can I achieve this tomorrow? Can I achieve that today? How about this? Let's compromise. I want to lose weight, but I need to keep my cappuccino. It's not how it works, man. Most people who are failing are trying to. Most people who are failing are being criticized by people who haven't attempted what you're even trying to fail at. So when I'm failing at, so after I did 2,500 pull-ups my first time going for the record. You know, people were criticizing me. People sitting there eating chips on the couch and doing pull-ups. Exactly. Look at your audience who's criticizing you. First of all, they're not even in your world. You don't even talk to me. Get them out. That's the first thing. The second thing is through failure, you get all the answers. You get all the lessons. All of them. Yes. They're all there. Yes. So I was able to go back through and say, okay, this happened, this was wrong, this was wrong, this is wrong. So I don't even look at failure like, I don't even call it failure. I don't, because I don't look at it like, my God, I failed. No, I look at, okay, like trying to invent the light bulb. The motherfucker didn't know what's failure. I'm trying to get a fucking light bulb. Yeah. I'm trying to break 4,020 pull-ups. That's failure? Yeah. Anything you do along that way is
1,
amazing.
2,
That's how
3,
you gotta look at failure.
4,
I look at
5,
it very differently.
6,
So for me,
7,
I have a scrap piece
8,
of paper, and
9,
I'm going back through this.
10.
Oh, yeah, okay, check.
Pop, number 11. Say a prayer
Boom, boom. The next
up
time
to heaven.
I did 3,200 pull-ups. Okay, I'm still 800 shy of the record.
I remember this in the book when you did it.
800 shy of the record now. So I went from 25 to 3,200, and I gotta get to 4,020.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, 21. That's a long way away. But
And your body's breaking down.
left and right. Yeah. But I got that whiteboard out again, and I started writing down. Okay, what did I do wrong this time? I did wrong this time. You cannot look at it as failure. Even though you didn't get what you wanted, all you're doing is examining ways to become
1,
successful
2,
at this particular
3,
thing. You're
4,
trying to master
5,
something. It's not
6,
failure.
7,
You're trying to become the master of a particular
9,
thing. It's not failure.
10.
Whenever you try to master
Number
something,
12.
there's a process.
Feeling good.
There's a process.
Looking
The process
swell.
takes a year, and
That's
it's already
120 in the bag. We still got 580 left.
Out there and, well, I started out real big. I realized that the big goals are just crushing. You know, because a lot of satisfaction from the fact that, you know, I had to lose 106 pounds in like less than 3 months. Wow. Which is an impossible task for anybody to do. So instead of looking at 100 pounds, man, I was happy to lose a pound. I was happy to run
1,
a quarter mile.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That is
9,
the true spot where you can
10.
dive deep.
Pop, 13. The haters are mad, and my house is fucking clean. Let's go,
And
champ.
that is it builds no mental toughness. It builds no mental hardening. It builds nothing. When you working out is where you can build that the fastest. Because it's a constant, it gives you instant feedback. Yeah, you may not lose the weight you want to real fast, but the discipline it takes, it transfers over to all aspects of your life. It's not people, man, why are you always working out? Stop looking at it that way. This is the foundation of life. When you look in the mirror, every morning we all look in the mirror to get ready to begin. So
1,
you have to,
2,
in life, once you get
3,
to your house,
4,
it begins.
5,
In your
6,
house, you have some
7,
control.
8,
And every
9,
in the mirror, you have to control every
10.
That's how you start the day.
Pop,
Keep your house filled.
14.
Okay, I can fight.
Come on, YouTube. Blow it up for me.
To be better. And it starts off with you have to have pride in yourself. You have to have pride in yourself. You have to have, there's something about you, whether it's your last name, whether it's just the smallest thing. You have to be proud of yourself. If you have no pride in yourself, I can't give it to you.
Because you're always going to compromise. You're always going to fold.
Always. I'm very proud of myself. That's why when people said, you know what you can do better than can't hurt me. Roger that. We'll see. It's that pride that wakes you up. No, that's about
9,
I want to be
10.
every
Pop,
I went in the military.
16. Come on, gang. Come get it with me.
Ranger knows if you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, you go to great lengths. And sometimes
How we're going to live, how we're going to represent ourselves. And I walked around and I saw that most people didn't live up.
5,
so busy,
6,
so active, and
7,
so fast.
8,
You must make sure to silence
9,
out all the
10.
Your
Come on,
visual
gang.
picture
Keep it nice and clean.
has to be clear. It can't be like kind of in and out, like a fuzzy over and over again. I visualized what I was going to say because the guy named was Stephen Highland. I was thinking like what you were going to say to him. Say to him on video when I finally got his ass. Yep.
1,
So I visualized
2,
success.
3, 4,
But then I
5,
do.
6,
That's the
7,
fun part. Yeah.
8,
I have to do 4,020
10.
to that 4,020.
Pop 18.
Now,
come on, YouTube. Blow it up for me. 180 in the fucking bag. We only got 520 left.
When I get to 2,500 pull-ups, my hands start to rip. Okay, you ready for that? So I started visualizing, how am I going to handle the pain? Okay, then you start visualizing, okay, my nutrition was off. You start visualizing all of these things because you have to mimic it a million times, but I can mimic 4,020 pull-ups by doing it.
But you can see all the milestones when you fail.
That's right.
And see yourself going beyond it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that was my big thing about, I'd walk in, get the chalk, see it, I had to see everything over and over and over again. Ever.
That's insane.
The first 5 hours of my day, I am very
110. Pop 19. Get off that ass and come get it with me. Come on, baby. This is light fucking work. You understand what I'm doing here, champ? This is light work. It's a warm-up. They can't stop me, bro.
That's why I know I'm at the high level, because I'm at this, not wanting to be this, uncomfortable. I put myself in the dungeon every day off jump. Out of bed, it starts.
Shoes on.
Out of bed. While most people lose the battle in the morning, like, once you leave your beautiful house, the war starts. Nowadays, it starts before you leave home. The phone rings, social media's up, the war's attacking you. I get up in the morning time, I start building on this one. Okay? I do a push-ups or sit-ups or pull-ups. I go to the gym, I do a stretch. Every morning,
You do 1 hour in the morning.
Let's get this fucking money. It ain't fucking funny. That's 200 down, 500 left. And inside, it ain't sunny. Let's go, champ. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button.
Darkest fears or insecurities.
Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. So that way I can get a donation button and shit. Let's go, champ. Turn up.
Hey, man, you know what, man? Maybe this isn't good. Let's go back home to the wife. Let's go back home to the kids. This is not comfortable. So in that moment, the mind directs us. It's a protective mechanism. It saves us from doing bodily harm, or it really saves us from discovering that the mind's like, I want to be in charge of you. I don't want you to be in charge of me. So it tells you, let's just stop right here. But once you start breaking through that barrier and start breaking down that governor that you've put in your mind, because we forget we are in control of our mind. We believe it's the other way around. No, we put in our minds what we should do. But we believe our mind is telling us, it's giving us all this feedback. We have to reprogram it and tell us, no, we're good. We're good, this sucks, but it's okay.
When I realized I had this voice, I had this voice in our head, whether you believe in God or whatever the hell you believe in or don't believe in, whether you believe in yourself. There's always this voice in our head telling us different things. And the voice in my head, it kept on calling me like, you're such a man. You are a big, you're scared of all this shit over here. You're scared of this big laundry list of stuff, man, because your dad beat you, this happened. All these things that happened in my life, I wasn't facing them. Even though I didn't cause a lot of them, they're mine to own now. Now, and the one thing that I really realized was for me to become a tough guy, and that's what I wanted to be. I saw myself as a very weak man. And for me to be hard and be tough, I had to start going over to that list, that scary list, and start facing that. Because I knew over there, I was going to find a whole new person. Because I kept on doing the things that made me feel comfortable, I was going to continue being that same person I always was, the lying, insecure, fearful person living this nice, comfortable life of mine. So I just designed a very uncomfortable world for Dave Goggins. And in that world, I found a whole new different, that's where I created Goggins. So there's David Goggins and there's Goggins. I created Goggins in that world over there, mine. When I realized I had this voice, I had this voice in our head, whether you believe in God or whether whatever the hell you believe in or don't believe in, whether you believe in yourself. There's always this voice in our head telling us different things. And the voice in my head, it kept on calling me like, you know, you're just a man.
1,
You are
2,
a big,
3,
and you're
4,
scared of all this
5,
over here.
6,
You're scared
7,
to speak laundry
8,
and stuff, man, because
9,
your dad beat
10.
you, this happened, and this happened.
pop,
All these things that
21.
happened in my life,
Get off that acid.
I
Come get
wasn't
you
facing
some.
them. Even though I didn't cause a lot of them, they're mine to own now. Now, and one thing that I really realized was for me to become a tough guy, that's what I wanted to be. I saw myself as a very weak man. And for me to be hard and be tough, I had to start going over to that list, that scary list, and start facing that. And I knew over there, I was going to find a whole new person. Because I kept on doing the things that made me feel comfortable, I was going to continue being that same
1,
person I always
2,
was, the lying,
3,
insecure,
4,
fearful
5,
person living this
6,
nice, comfortable
7,
lifestyle.
8,
So I just
9,
designed a very uncomfortable
10.
world. For
Pop,
dating
pop,
guys.
22.
And in that world,
Come on, blow it up for me,
whole new
YouTube.
different- that's where I created Goggins. So there's David Goggins and there's Goggins. I created Goggins in that world with everybody.
And everybody has a limit, but find it first. I haven't found it yet. I haven't found it yet.
It's pretty crazy.
It's crazy. I find it at times, but what happens is I then figure out how to get around it, through it, above it, climb over it.
1,
So those
2,
limits,
3,
I'm always
4,
I told you I
5,
fail.
6,
I'm always
7,
on
8,
that like limit.
9,
I'm there. Okay.
10. Pop, 23. Ain't a motherfucker alive that can do it like me. And that's a fucking guarantee.
It's a training ground. And like going through Bloods and Ranger School, very few people make it through. While you may live a long life, it doesn't mean you graduated at the top of the class. You just lived a long, boring, despicable life. And that's not what I wanted to do. I want to make sure that I'm always ready for any and all obstacles that come my way. And those obstacles aren't a running race, not a biking race, not some military training, nothing like that. Those obstacles that, that we confront every day is the obstacle of life. And life is the greatest competitor of all time. So it keeps me waking up every morning, what keeps me training in all the disciplines of life
2,
is
3,
the greatest competitor.
4,
Which is
5,
Right. I call it
6,
mental zones.
7,
But basically,
8,
it's you
9,
organizing your mind. So you
10.
can put that discipline.
Pop.
How do you fall?
Come on,
Why?
that's
Because maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your wife, maybe it's your job, and it's all just stuffed in your brain. You don't have it compartmentalized and organized in these nice shelves. Like you look in the garage, it's all a nice organized military garage. Hey, where are my dumbbells? Right there. Discipline. In that mind, if I can't find others, you got to be able to find all these different things in your mind. Oh, I can put discipline right there. I can put consistency right there. I can put all these things right there in that spot. So that's what I'm talking about. If your life is not organized, and your life being everything around you, because it takes one little piece of an outside interference to clutter your whole mind.
Because it's on such a knife edge.
That's right.
1,
People don't get that.
2,
Your mind
3,
has to
4,
always be clean.
5,
That's why.
6,
That's why I
7,
take 2 hours
8,
every single
9,
night.
10.
Because I refresh.
Pop,
I reorganize
25.
the garage, which is my
I
mind.
gotta thank God that I'm still alive. That's 250 in the bag.
Organization.
We're gonna go for 750. So we still got 500 left. We're going for 750. Let's go, champ. Turn the fuck up, baby. I'm breaking a personal record today. That I can guarantee.
Not struggling or not quitting or stuff like that. I define success by you continuously fighting, always showing up every single day, whatever's in front of you,
and putting one step in front of the other, regardless what the outcome may be, you just continue to fight every and any obstacle in front of you. That is my definition of success. A lot of people see what they see. Maybe you're out of shape. Maybe you look lazy. Maybe you look slovenly. Maybe your outward appearance is not what it should be. No one saw what was inside of me. And that's the one thing I was afraid to pull this out, because who I was afraid kid, but something always said, man, you got more in you.
One.
And what this guy did was just did his job.
4.
He looked at me and said, I want to be a CEO.
6.
He goes,
7,
you gotta do this,
8,
this, and this.
9.
The other recruiter's like,
10.
get 300.
Pop. 26.
You walking into
I told you, motherfuckers.
Chocolate milkshake.
I do this shit just for kicks.
So I don't blame them, because what they saw, I would have said the same. But this one recruiter, Steven Saljo, I walked in, he goes, I'm gonna do my job. I don't think this kid's gonna make it. There's no way. But I'm gonna do my job. And just by him giving me an opportunity, I gave the guy a lot of money a couple of years ago. And he's like, what's this for? This is like literally 20-some years ago, I find Steven Saljo
1,
again.
2,
I gave him money.
3,
He goes, what
4,
the hell you give me money for?
5,
I go,
6,
because you
7,
did your job.
8,
And if you didn't
9,
do your job, I would never have found
10.
you guys.
Pop.
Say, you know, failure is
27.
how you grow.
Stop what you're doing.
Before, but
Say a prayer up to heaven.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm so tired of hearing all these cliche, fucking, you know, like, talk about it. Are you living it today?
9.
So for me, failure
10.
is
Pop. 28.
it's something that you should be afraid of.
Feelings.
To
20
pass,
more.
to succeed at everything you do, which means you're not setting your goals high enough. So for me, okay, I'm gonna go out and break everything I've ever done in my life. Navy SEAL training 3 times before I got it. Everything I've ever done in my life took me 3 times before I got it. I knew this movie about a person that keeps failing. And at the end, they succeed. How do you feel like you watched that movie? I liked it. When I watched Rocky get his ass kicked, and I watched all these different things of failure, I wanted to put myself in and say, God, man, how much do you feel like that
4,
you finally got
5,
That's
6,
what failure has done
7,
to me.
8,
I've watched so many things
9,
watch someone succeed at the end of it.
10.
It's like, God, I want to feel that.
We only got
If you just pass and you succeed, and
500 and
that feeling, yeah,
10 more times. I can't even count, man.
It takes you years for those few seconds after you finally figure out the equation, whatever the equation may be, to get you to finally pass, to succeed. I live for that feeling, but I can't get that feeling without going through. I feel this equation. I feel this one. I feel this one. I feel this one. Oh, I'm figuring it out. So you start to feel it before you even pass, before you even get to the success part. And then once you succeed, the feeling is unbelievable. And you take that feeling of success through failure and you put it in your cookie jar. And you say, I'll come back and get you again. I'm going to need you again down the road in my life. What I realized on my journey was a lot of us don't believe that we can achieve the impossible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Rose asked what to bring.
9,
Meg said single friends.
10.
Jen said I
Pop number 30. The haters are mad and their house is dirty.
You wash your whole
That's
body every day.
300 in the
So
bag.
wash your whole mouth.
We only got
That's right. Wash your mouth.
450 left.
Training for a gold medal, running really fast.
You have to be strong. It starts with nutrition.
Nutrition is super important for me.
I want to make sure Goose is getting the best nutrients possible, and I want nothing.
E.M.O.M has made his coat shinier, his skin healthier.
Nulo is high in meat,
Low in carbs.
And has special probiotics to help with gut health.
That's why we keep them Nulo.
What if you were prepared for all those interview curveballs?
And along my journey, I started realizing, man, I gotta tell some people about this shit, man. Like, I discovered something that some people have, but they don't even know. All of us have it. But along this way, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't a theorist. I became a practitioner. And I was like, my God, I'm busting down so many barriers of, like, I have a learning disability. Okay, but I'm catching up with everybody. I figured that out. I figured out all these negative things in my life that keep me in this hole. Like, I gotta tell people, me in this hole. Like, I gotta tell people, man, that, hang on a second, man. You can achieve the absolute impossible. You don't need great parents. You don't need, like, a private school. You don't need to have this humongous GPA and all this other shit. What you need is the one thing I talk about in my book, which is straight up brutal work ethic. You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world. And that's the hard part. That's the hard part. This isn't like some 5-step process where you can do these 5 steps. You're going to end up with this magical world. No, I'm basically teaching you how to callous over your victim's mentality. I'm teaching you how to, like I did 60. What I'm trying to do with people is teach them how to find more of themselves to where they empower themselves. I'm all about the underdog.
You have to want it. You have to want to be a stronger version of yourself. I can't give you that. That's something that you have to want. You have to have a desire and a hunger and a dog in you that wants to become a stronger human being.
Once you change one thing,
1,
your mindset,
2, 3,
you can attack
4,
everything.
5,
And I find it
6,
fascinating.
7,
I'm fascinated
8,
because I'm in these moments. I put these
10,
guys on some
top 31. Come on, gang. Come get you some.
I was this guy who was a piece of shit. It's like, God, how are you guys this amazing? But once I worked my way up there, I said, my God, man, we can all compete. Let's go. So, do I like suffering? I like suffering in a way that is competitive, that brings out the absolute best in me and in everybody else. So, like, I want to see a man be defeated. I want to see a man get broken and say, I love these men.
1,
These men
2,
I love, but
3,
very few of them.
4, 5,
Very few of them.
6,
There's very few
7,
that are willing to go there
8,
more than once.
9,
A lot of people, even people who've gone
10.
special ops.
Pop 32. I told you, motherfuckers. This is what I do.
In their mind, what got me bad at pararescue was when I was going through it, I said, only go do this one time. And so many people in special ops, whether they believe it or not, in anything, special ops in anything, that's hard. They live in this world, you're in a race by yourself. You have a purpose, and it's your purpose, not everyone else's purpose. It is your purpose and only your purpose, and it's your race.
1,
So then you're like, hey,
2,
man, I'm doing my
3,
thing. I'm doing the best of my ability.
5,
What's next?
6,
There's no longer these small
7,
increments to get.
Top
It was so
33.
amazing. I used to be a 300
Ain't a
pound
motherfucker
guy. I
alive
thought that was
that can get it like
barely
me.
do anything
And that's
now.
a fucking
What was
guarantee.
inside of that person was this guy that's in front of you today. That's how
300,
scary the mind is.
30 in
And
the
that's what I'm
bag.
realizing through this journey is that
We only got
once I got a
320
taste of, wow, man, I
left.
haven't even cracked.
370
I
left.
haven't even begun to crack what the mind is capable of. And I started realizing this on the other end of suffering, that's the real growth of life. Realize how the mind processes shit. And I talk about another thing called theory and practice. A lot of people are theorists. These smart guys that read these books and shit, man, and they sit down and they tell you what the mind is supposed to do. And a lot of us listen to that. It becomes like, this is it, man. This old man who has been studying the mind forever, this is the gap that we have. By being a practitioner, I went out and realized a lot of these guys are so wrong, man. The mind has capabilities that are so unknown, and I found that through suffering. And there's a whole other world on the other end of that. And that's where and you realize through hard work, you can out
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
My biggest advice to give
8,
everybody in the world is
9,
say we live in an external world.
10.
Everything is
Pop,
you gotta
pop,
see it.
34.
It's external.
We only got 360 more.
Your life, live inside of yourself. And stop listening to people who are calling you fat, nigger. Everything that is makes no sense. All these insecure people putting insecurities on you, you gotta flush it out. You gotta just be whoever the hell God or whatever the hell you believe in. If you believe in nothing but yourself, I don't care what it is. You gotta take everything and throw it away. You have to believe in one thing, and that is yourself.
Well, I believe that you have to build belief. Belief is like, there's an after school special belief where the mom says, believe in yourself, and that's all great. But there's also a built belief.
2,
and the
3,
built belief is one
4,
where you're
5,
constantly,
6,
like for me,
7,
I came from a bad place. How I
8,
build belief is through the
9,
daunting tasks I put myself through. So
10.
that's proof positive.
Pop, 35.
So it correlates.
Thank God I'm still alive. 350 in the bags. We still got 350 left. Halfway home.
I went to Ranger School. I tried out for Delta selection.
Undeniable stack of proof.
That is proof. So whenever you think you can't, the confidence comes from the thing that you built. You must build belief. You must build confidence. It can't be like, hey, I'm gonna knock that bit out. You gotta look over here and say, I can knock it out. It's belief. And it's built on what you put in.
To you. It is about you. It's strictly about you finding who you are. About you finding who you are. So many people die, live 100 years, never know who they are. Never know who they are. You have to look in that. Never know who they are. You have to look in that mirror and know there's so much more in here, man. Because that's what all that's about.
A lot of people, wonder, how did you become this? How did you become so vulnerable? How are you doing a podcast now? You become very, very powerful when you overcome yourself.
1,
All those things
2,
you once cowered from,
3,
you're afraid
4,
of, and you face it
5,
eye to eye every day.
6,
You gotta
7,
become
8,
a person that's a great podcast.
9,
Quiet. There's no growth
10.
outside.
Pop, 36. Just for kicks. 6. Just for kicks.
The world's too noisy. Your mind needs quiet. For you to find who you are. People ask, what's my purpose? Why am I here? You're not going to find it nowadays unless you lock yourself in a quiet room in your mind and find it. It's too noisy. For me, I can be in a busy street in New York City, horns honking, and I'm walking around with like nothing. It's me and myself in a quiet spot. And when you are constantly reflecting
1,
on who
2,
you are,
3,
you've been,
4,
the journey you've gone,
5,
the journey you continue,
6, 7,
the feeling's always there.
8,
You don't allow the world to pull you so
9,
fast that you forget. You don't allow yourself to pull you so
10.
fast that you forget.
Pop,
That moment,
37.
you want to get to
Stop what you're doing.
follows you
Say a prayer.
like breathing.
Up to heaven.
Like part of your DNA. But it's made. Like these calluses on my hands right now, they're made.
Yeah.
They are now on my brain. This is now a part of me.
When you want to achieve the highest goal of all time, you are going to have to learn how to get your ass kicked all the way up that damn mountain. And then when you get up the mountain, the oxygen up there is very thin. It's hard to breathe. So it's not a lot of fun up there either. So all the way, if you want to be successful, you got the bottom that sucks.
1, 2,
The middle is
3,
extremely hard.
4,
And the
5,
top,
6,
it sucks worse
7,
than all.
8,
So you better learn how to get the oxygen very
9.
Why do you care about what people are thinking?
10.
You're not trying to go where you're trying to go.
Pop, 38. Feeling good. Looking great. That's 380 in the motherfucking bag. We still got 320 left. Hit that thumbs up.
About self-talk visualization is true. But the thing about self-talk and all these things, they have 24 more hours to run, and then another 105 miles. What goes through your mind? What do you say to yourself? I want to know. A lot of people think self-talk works. It does. But it doesn't work without the suffering before your mind starts saying we need self-talk. So what I tell myself is I go back to the months and years of preparation to get to that day. And I'm telling myself, is what I had done. I just, in my mind,
3,
and
4,
people will take this wrong, take this wrong as you want to, I don't really care.
7,
I had just
8,
climbed a mental
9,
wall that was amazing.
10.
And I would
Pop 39,
I never want to feel it again.
looking good, fine.
Was it showed me
We only got
what is possible.
310 more
And
times.
That's what set the new stage for me. That's when I realized, oh man, I've really been underachieving my entire life. That's one thing about it. Don't do everything in your life for money. Don't do everything, yes, we need it to survive. There's a great drive and passion behind doing things for the mind and the soul. There's a great drive in that. Everyone, man, you talk with such passion. This is a life. This is my life. So that's what I want people to get from all this stuff, man. Like, there's something inside you. The brain is the most powerful thing. The mind is the most powerful thing that we have. It's not your phone. It's not the computer. It's not anything. It's your mind. If you can tap into that, you can come from the daggone roots of hell and become such a great seed, a powerful seed that can grow into some great daggone garden. And people don't get that. It's all up here. The power and the magic's up here. You don't want to break open that
2,
that callus,
3, 4,
that scar
5,
you
6,
you have to break it
7,
open, that blood flow.
8,
You let blood flow in your brain. You have to
9,
let that stuff flow out. All that toxic stuff
10,
trapped in there has to start flowing out now.
Pop, number
like
40.
you said,
Rick and Morty.
You are doing this to yourself.
400 in the bag.
Yes, helped you get there,
We still got 300 left.
So
This is some easy work, buddy.
Like all those people,
Light work, champ.
and everything else.
Light fucking
You
work.
don't know how you're gonna end up.
I promise
So
you.
gotta make sure that you
Get off that ass and push yourself. I want to see a motherfucker push themselves every fucking day, bro. Quit settling. Let me see what you got, champ. Give it your all every fucking time. Get better. I'm a fucking 7-time world champion. You think I'm just fucking lollygagging through the fucking workouts? Staying the same, never getting better? Let's go, baby. We did 4 marathons in the last 30 fucking days. I got 200 miles in the last 30 fucking days. This is my 4th workout in 7 hours. What the fuck are you motherfuckers doing, man? Get off that ass. Really push that shit. Let's go. Show me something.
That conversation just plays in your head. That becomes you. If you want to be great, you want to be best ever, if you don't understand, you question everything you do, you arrived. When you are misunderstood to the point where people think you're psycho and you're nutting at the gym. What's wrong? You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so glad you don't, because I'm in the right spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive, where people are like, what's wrong with this guy? I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. Boom. Don't want you to get it. Yeah. Don't want you to get it. But the biggest key to success in anything you do is you got to have an unlimited supply of you. This drive and passion, and it may come from nothing. Like for me, there was no passion, no drive, no nothing. But I had this fire that I'm going to be somebody. And it has to be there because on all those bad days, on all those days you don't want to do shit, you have to be your own motivator, your own coach, your own trainer, your own everything. So to do that, you have to come into work, and work is whatever your work may be, ready to go. And what that means is you may have failed miserably yesterday, but you come to work like, people like, man, you just lost everything. How the hell are you just damn motivated? Because this is what it takes. This is what it takes. And you gotta get it from wherever you can. Whether you make up this illusion of your life or this false reality that gets you motivated, whatever gets you motivated, it's going to be here at the tip of your brain at all times. Because in those dark moments, you gotta pull it out. So that's the big thing for me, man. I was always fired up at all times. I have to tell this young man or woman that the only way I believe, and this is my experience in life, the only way you're ever going to get to the other side of this journey is you have got to suffer to grow. To grow, you must suffer. And some people will get it, some people won't. But they have to see what their journey is to start their journey. Several people live to be 100 years old. And they have great lives. They have great kids. The kids go to college, all sorts of stuff. But somewhere in their life, there was a point where they had a decision to make. They can go left or right on this path. Left was the easy route. Right was the hard route. A lot of people take the easy route. And they had a good life that way, but the better life was going to the right side. And you may have 20 years of pain and suffering to get past it. But a lot of us die never truly starting our journey. And I would tell this young person, you gotta start your journey. It may suck, but it will come out the other side where you're coasting.
If your watch knows when it's fully charged, shouldn't it know when you are too?
Am I happy? I don't know. Never really thought about it. Never really cared about it. Because all I really cared about was when I looked in that fucking mirror, I saw a piece of shit.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Happiness
6,
wasn't on the mirror at
7,
16.
8,
Oh, I was doing
9,
I was like, oh, I'm looking for happiness. No.
Pop 41.
All right, motherfucker.
Come on, guys. Let's get you some.
You're a bad boy. Because that shit sucks. I had about a couple minutes of that. Right. Got the carrot. The second I lay down to go to bed, the carrot's gone because I'm waking up all through the night to check the work I did that day. Did I get this drug right? Did I get this right? Did I get that right? What did I do? Oh my God, fuck. I'm really losing it. And the greatness is right in you. That's why, once again, I'll say this a million times here, I do not feel sorry for you. I will not sugarcoat
1,
what I'm going to say
2, 3,
all
4,
of you know what I'm saying
5,
is the truth.
6, 7,
No,
8,
it's true. This is what it looks like, and you know it too.
9.
You know it too. This is what if you ain't got nothing, I hate to tell you, what it looks like is ugly.
Pop
It's not a
42.
documentary. It's not an HBO special.
You motherfuckers know what I do.
Hey man, you guys gotta watch this. No, it's like, oh God, this looks like a train wreck. It's like a nightmare. This looks like this guy got no. That's what it looks like. Hard work looks horrible. It's not motivating. It's not motivating at all. It ain't like Rocky round 14 where he gets knocked down and doing like this to Apollo Creed. It looks like a man being stuck in a fucking dungeon. And there's no fucking way out. But you got the fucking key. But you refuse to use it. And that's nothing motivating about that. So yes, no documentary on
1,
David Goggins.
2,
It's all
3,
bullshit.
4,
Just do
5,
You're
6,
living. How do you
7,
want to live? How do you want
8,
to die? How do you want to fucking be remembered?
9.
That's it. That's it.
10.
Period.
43. Get off with me.
People out here, it's the funniest thing in the world to me. They'll go and say, when you wake up in the morning, pound your chest. You know, fucking look at yourself in the mirror and do all this fucking bullshit. I hope it works. What works for me is that everyday resume. The things I know I've accomplished, the things I know I've done. Real hard work. The real calluses on my mind. The real calluses on my hands. That's it. You don't need to pound your chest in the mirror fucking anymore if you have that. If you put yourself in the fire and you come out every fucking day like this, brush it off, not scared to go back in there again, come on, man. Your truth is real. You come out every day, man, with a way of talking to people that people don't have because there's no truth behind them. And the truth is a starting line. When you sit in an ugly mirror and say, I'm this, and this, and this, and this, you finally started your life. Maybe 40 years old. Maybe 40 years old. 5, 6 kids, wife. Say you look in that mirror and you say, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. Well, basically, I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not this, I can't do this, I can't do this, I'm all these insecurities. Your life finally started. And once you start that life, man, the truth comes out big time. You know what I care?
One,
so that's the problem.
two,
people just don't
three,
want to have that conversation.
4, 5,
they can go on
6,
a million people
7, 8, 9,
I'm all this.
10. Pop 44. We only got 260 more.
It feels good to talk about that shit, man. It actually makes you feel good, makes you feel proud. All that shit. But guess what happens? That alarm clock goes off at 4 a.m. to train. I don't want to be a SEAL today. I don't want to be whatever today. I'll start tomorrow. The usual pattern of people's lives. That's why I talk about clearing out the mind. Until you really want to do something, we know what to do. Every one of us. And that's the thing that people need to get that. You know what to do, why aren't you doing it? First, before you can go on the journey, a lot of folks never start the journey, man. They never start the journey because they're living this fake life.
Pop 45.
Who they worry about how someone's judging you, you're going to stay right there. There's no forward momentum. Out of all these people that I used to watch, Rocky was one, Barnes, Elias from Platoon, Jack from A Few Good Men, you know, he's on the stand going, I saw a lot of these characters that I looked at and I was like, man, I ain't got none of that. But they were characters. After a while, I lived a life so disciplined that everybody that I once looked to, these fake characters, I built that as a man. And when I was younger, I had this image in my mind of what does a man look like to me? And I got all these people who were badass characters. And in my mind, I became that. And that's what kept me going a lot, was I had this pipe dream of becoming a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Because when you have no parents raising you and you have no role models growing up, it's not daydreaming. You start to create a reality like, maybe I can be that. And after becoming this guy, that is the biggest thing I could ever do in my life. I became that guy.
4,
that I want
5,
all these guys.
6,
now look at myself.
7,
God, who the fuck can
8,
do that?
9,
What
10.
it takes is a
Pop
that
46.
No can ever even.
Just for kicks.
They just don't. They don't understand it. They don't understand. Everybody has the ability to do it, but they just don't want to. They want to keep asking questions and keep going to seminars. This is it. This is it. Like, the brain is the most powerful weapon in the world. And it's crazy how a kid that wasn't real smart, I was forced to go only internal. External had to go away. The external world had to go away. And living so deep inside myself.
3, 4,
it was me in this
5, 6,
figuring out how this
7,
works. And
8.
It's so many people are doing exactly that. The supplements, the this, the that. I agree.
10.
It helps. But once you figure out
Pop 47.
your brain,
Say a prayer.
You become unstoppable.
Up to heaven.
To almost anything. Yeah, you can't beat death. You can't whatever. Your brain is amazing. Once you feed it the right conversation, the right mental nutrients, the right mental supplements, the right internal dialogue at the right time, with the right hit, with the right proof of what you've done in the past.
1,
you just can't
2,
read about it.
3,
you can't
4,
sit back and
5,
be a theorist.
6,
you have
7,
to be a fucking practitioner.
8.
And in that practice
9.
is where that becomes proof positive. What I'm saying, you never.
We got 220 left.
A lot of times when I talk to people, I can't have a conversation with a lot of people, man, because you're gonna walk away like.
Why do you do it, David?
Right.
Why don't you just take a break?
Yeah.
You deserve a break.
That's it.
Didn't even take a nap.
That's it.
Did you ever have a piece of pie?
Why don't you put your feet up?
Why don't you rest a little? You think one day you'll get fat?
That's it.
You should let yourself get fat.
Dude, you're being funny as fuck. It's the truest of all fucking statements.
Yeah. Dude, I don't do nearly as much as you, and I get it.
Dude, right. I'm like, you would never understand. That's why we would never talk.
Yeah.
You would never get it. So that's why I don't have this conversation with people, man.
Those are brutal conversations with people, though. I don't understand what your motivation is.
That's why.
What are you chasing?
I've been on a podcast for 4 years. Yes,
Are you insecure?
Where are you running from?
Where are you running from, David? Where are you going? You get there faster in a car.
Oh, I get that a lot. That's the one I get a lot. I get that a lot. And they're joking. I'm like, and I don't find this shit funny. Like, you motherfuckers.
It's so dumb.
It's dumb as fuck. Well, I believe that he's a build belief. Belief is like, there's an after school special
3,
belief
4,
where the mom
5,
says,
6,
believe in yourself,
7,
and that's all great.
8,
But there's also a
9,
built belief. And the built belief
10,
is one where you
Pop,
constantly,
49,
like for me, I
looking
can't
good and feeling fine. You know, I'm only 35, but I'm aging like some fine fucking wine.
So that's proof positive.
We still got 210 more times.
So it correlates.
That's 21 rhymes for you egg-headed motherfuckers that don't know how to count.
Build belief by saying, I was in 3 Hell Weeks. I went to Ranger School. I tried out for Delta Selection.
Undeniable stack of proof.
That is proof, motherfucker. So whenever you think you can't, confidence comes from the thing that you built. You must build belief. You must build confidence. It can't be like, hey, I'm gonna knock that shit out. You gotta look over here and say, I can knock that shit out. It's belief, and it's built on what you put in to yourself. People talk about discipline and fucking determination and fucking, repetitions and all this shit. Consistency. Why people fall off the wagon so often is because their mind is full of shit. There's no room in that mind for discipline. There's no room for consistency. They may do it once or twice, but then the mind takes over and that cluttered fucking garage comes in, and then it's like a circuit breaker. A circuit breaker just overloads and fucking sparks. 9. In our minds, that's our mind, man.
10.
Fucking circuit breaker. There's so much shit in it.
Pop, number 50. Nice and swiftly.
So
500 in the bag. We got 200 left. That's a light workout, champ. Do more?
They do mean something. But we don't get to.
But I ain't gonna hurt myself. I'm not gonna kill myself, bro.
It's keeping you from clearing out that mental.
But it's a light workout, man. I always want to go more. That's why it's light. Everything I do is light. It's light. It's light.
Smart enough. I'm not talented enough to do that. Some people are. Some people can start at 1. Some people don't have to start at all. If you lack it, you can't sit back and say, I start in half an hour. I can't do that. I gotta start now. And then after I get back from starting, I gotta start again. And then when I get done with that run or that study session, and when I'm good enough, I gotta go back again. Because repetition is what taught me everything. So you can honestly outwork anything. But it's that you obviously are a very talented man. Just shut up and let me enjoy this pain. I don't want anything to numb it. I don't want anything right now. Because what I had done was I just, in my mind, and people will take this wrong and take it as wrong as you want to, I don't really care. I had just climbed a mental wall that was amazing. And I don't want anybody to take that pain away from me. I never would feel it again. But what it did was it showed me what is possible. And that's what set the new stage for me. That's when I realized, oh man, I've really been underachieving my entire life. When you really sit back at your life and you're in that dark room and you're looking at where you started from and you tell yourself, God, no, man, my mom is this way. My stepdad got murdered. My dad beat the shit out of me. I can't read and write to save my fucking soul. I've lied about it to everybody. I've cheated on all these tests. My God, man. and then you put a goal in your mind. How you gonna feel, man, when you accomplish this goal coming from that shit? Coming from the fucking hell you came from. A lot of people start from a good starting point. They have a good foundation. What if you could surpass all of these motherfuckers? If everybody who was fucking way up here started up here, and you started with no legs. You had to grow fucking legs so you could start walking, and then crawling, and then running, and then you start passing people, and let's give it to them. I had to use all this negative shit that was making me weak and horrible as a person. I had to use this as the power that now fueled. Got to flip it on his head and say, hold up. This might be exactly what I need. The darkness is exactly what I need. It's how you look at your situation. And I was looking at it all fucked up. What builds a human being is you start with the small building blocks. And before you know it, man, you become something that it doesn't even make sense to most people because it's just who you are now. That's why I can still run at 50 at 49 with broke down knees and broke down body. Because my body knows you still can. Therefore, I do. The second you stop, the willpower is gone. And that's beautiful. Yes, I run every single morning. So that's
when you wake up.
I'm up about 5:30. So every morning starts with a run. And that's because that's the one thing I hate to do more than anything. So that's like my cup of coffee. And I'm all about armoring yourself. So the second you leave your house, make sure a lot of things you can't avoid. So as I get up, I start to armor plate my mind and body. Like a person's going to war. Look at that phone, I'm ready. I'm not waking up late. I'm not rushing around. I'm not disorganized because I know I'm gonna get hit in the mouth. There's an art to getting hit in the mouth, and that is why these things are important. You have to wake up and you have to give yourself the biggest misunderstanding about dating of all time.
10.
It's like when you
pop 51. Get off that ass
he put
and
this
come
last
get you some.
On this planet. And so let me fucking see with a beat up, abused kid. Let me give him everything that pretty much disqualifies you from the military. But back then, it wasn't as, and let's put him in this. And what it requires
5, 6,
is when I'm at 2 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
8,
and my brain is thinking about a fucking drug. And I gotta get up and minimal of what you have. And if people can learn to focus, this is what's possible. While it may not be pretty, like people want, but I can't want it more than
8.
And so many people
9.
just want it the easy way. I'm sorry, man. It's not. So what they start to do
10.
is they build this narrative.
Pop 53.
It's okay.
Get off that ass and come get it with me.
You need to fucking work harder. You need to fucking discipline your mind better. We need to help people more than just saying it's okay. It's okay. That a lot of people just fucking, they start creating a narrative about themselves that make it okay. The ultimate get out of jail and now the world is set up. Dude, there's no magic pill or a magic potion. All you can do is outwork the man that God created or woman in you. And what that looks like is unfun. That's why I said, do not do a documentary on me. This ain't you, bro. This ain't you. You weren't born like this. This ain't you. The real you, bro, weren't born like this. This ain't you. The real you, bro. Study all you want to, but the second that fucking computer comes on with 150 questions, this ain't you, man.
1, 2,
somehow
3,
comes back.
4, 5, 6,
fast again.
7,
But
8.
That real me here every fucking time.
10.
It's saying
Pop 54. We only got 160 more.
And I have to outwork that voice. When I'm taking that test and I get to a question, I don't fucking know the answer. I'm like, fuck, man. And then, I told you, man, that ain't you. You're 300 pounds, man. You sit at home, you figure out how to do your hair. That's what you do. How to come to school with the reverse baldness when you're 16. That's you. So, there is no get out of jail, stay hard. Well, think about it. When you build, and think about how much I've built about this. I didn't know about this, but think about how much I've built. Everything I've ever done in my life, I didn't want to do. Everything, every day. I'm a lazy piece of shit. And I'm one of the hardest working people to ever step foot on this planet Earth. And I'm saying that very proudly because I know what I do. It's not cocky. I'll tell you I'm stupid. And I'll also tell you the exact opposite of what I've done.
1, 2,
it's the truth.
3, 4.
It is the truth.
5.
So imagine how much
6,
I've developed in
7,
that time frame.
8.
But this is the scary thing.
9.
Why most
10.
people don't want to
Pop,
do that.
pop, 55. Feeling alive.
It's because it's scary. It unlocks a whole bunch of things about who you are and who you're not. And a lot of people don't want to go down that journey to discover who they are and who they're not. Because it's not a pretty journey. I mean, I've gone down it. It's not like I went down it once. I go down it all the time. And when you unlock that, and you can't just turn it off. Like people say, hey, well, how come you haven't retired yet? I built all this willpower. Do you think it's gonna let me just retire because my knees hurt? It's telling me every morning. I wake up like, man, my knees hurt, my legs hurt, my body hurts, but you can still run. So why aren't you running? If you can still run, there'll be a time when you can't lace them up anymore, but you can still run. So I still run. When the time comes I can't run, the body will say, you just can't run. But if I can still do something, that willpower that I have created, it makes me do it every fucking day. And discipline's good too. But without a clear headspace, there's no discipline. So let's say we have a circuit breaker, okay? And I'm loading everything up to one fucking circuit. Just load it up. It's gonna fucking blow.
1, 2,
Once that thing blows,
3,
man, the circuit's all
4,
fucked up.
5,
You're gonna
6,
have
7,
each thing plugged into the right spot.
9,
Like a fucking crowded
10.
garage.
Pop,
You can't put anything in.
56.
Once your brain
Just for
is
kicks.
crowded, discipline is great. Motivation is great. But if you can't fit shit in your brain because it's all fucking cluttered with shit, there's no discipline. You may have it sometimes when it fits in that crowded garage of your mind, but you don't have the consistency that you need to have with that discipline. The only thing that changes your fucking DNA is discipline.
Yes.
Discipline is the only thing that changes your DNA, man.
It's the only thing.
Only thing, man. You can be fucking so fucked up. And I realized that, man. I was like, man, the only thing that changed my DNA is discipline. So many of us come from these small places in our mind that we're not willing to think outside of only what we've seen. Our mind works in such a small compartment. And one thing I was able to do was
1,
to dream.
2,
Many
3,
people but don't make dreams your
5,
fucking master.
6, 7,
I was able to dream
8,
outside
9,
those fucking four walls of that small town.
10.
And until you're
Pop,
able
57.
to put yourself
Say
into
a
that
prayer.
dream,
Up to
don't
heaven.
make dreams your master, that's where you truly become what you're destined to become.
What do you mean, don't make dreams your master?
A lot of people sit back and they dream about being a sports figure, or dream about being a SEAL, or dream about being an astronaut, and all it is a motherfucking dream. They don't put the work behind the dream. That dream has become 6 pounds in less than 3 fucking months. The dream was the one thing I thought about, and the dream was now gone. Now, what comes in,
2,
the master of your dream.
3, 4,
So, a lot of people out there dreaming.
6, 7, 8, 9.
And people love to lie about who
10.
they're not. They love to lie about who they're not, dude.
Pop,
And that's-
58.
For me,
Feeling
it's
good
I'm
and looking
so
great.
vulnerable, and I'm so real. Find somebody to come out and tell me I'm lying about my fucking life. And for me to come where I came from and have the resume I have now, you know the confidence you get? How I don't care who you gonna judge me? You're gonna judge me? What have you done in your life? So me being so honest and so upfront and so truthful, that came with me finally figuring out who I was, but also conquering David Goggins, the demons of David Goggins. Therefore, now you're just an open book. You look at somebody, look right in the eye, and tell me exactly who the fuck you are. You walk away. I'm good, bro. I know exactly what this journey took to get here. And that gives you a fire and a passion that, think about that. I'm waking up right now studying, like I have a test tomorrow. I already passed the fucking test. Think about that. Every day of my life. That's what I must do just to retain what I learned. 4 hours plus a day. I go through and do that. There's no stick, or there's only a stick. There's never been a carrot. Which is why when I speak to people, 4, 5, I have to 7, figure out a way to resonate with them. Because all I want to say to them
10,
is
Pop 59.
Let me teach
looking
you
good and feeling fine.
The reason why
aging like some fine fucking wine. We only got 110 more times. That's 11 fucking rhymes for you egg-headed motherfuckers that don't know how to fucking count.
Sign up fucking every year, go to convention, thinking you're gonna learn something fucking different. No, you're lazy. You know exactly what to do. Exactly what to do. Because even me, in my state of, I can't read and write, I know exactly what to do. It just sucks doing it. It sucks to do it. It sucks to wake up every morning of your life and say, God, man, I'm not smart. So guess what I gotta do? I gotta study the same shit that I got one of the highest scores in the nation on. And do it again, do it again, do it again. It's not just there. It's not just there permanently for me. So yeah, it's awesome. Many people build confidence in different ways, build belief in different ways. Coming from where I came from, I didn't have any belief in myself. So some people can go read a book and get belief. Some people can go take a yoga class,
1,
have good parents.
2, 3,
I had to put myself,
4,
so
5,
where I came from is
6,
far deep. So the thing
that's 600 in the bag.
Always,
we only got 100 left. Let's go, champ.
I was so far down.
Let's go, champ.
Dreams. I came from, people judge me by not knowing where I came from. So unless you're me and you came from where I came from, I guarantee you would have made it out. Guarantee it. And I knew that. So my belief comes from going, I had to build it. That's how I build it, man. I build it by the things I do. It's not even real. It's not even real. All those mornings that you want to fucking get up, and I look at it as like a fucking, like a rock. And you find this fucking rock, and that rock is you. And every day you fucking fight not wanting to get up. And you do anyway. You chip another piece off that fucking rock. And every day you fucking eat the right foods. And every day you go to train, you train harder and harder and harder and harder. And you get up earlier. And all these things you start forming yourself. You're chipping another fucking piece of that rock up. Before you know it, you have this beautiful fucking piece of artwork that you built. But people don't, and then once you get there, you see it. And it becomes real. Like, oh my God, I fucking did this shit. And so like the fucking journey becomes so real then. But so many people aren't willing to fucking chip away at that stone that is them to start chipping off those fucking rough edges. Whenever I feel that something, people are saying, how do you handle failure, man? I feel a lot, dude. I feel all the fucking time. They go, how do you handle it? What I'm trying to do, and this isn't being arrogant, man. It's being real. Not many people are trying to do. So there's not many people who can even open their fucking mouth and criticize me when I do fail. Because I'm trying to do, but I don't look at failure as failure. I look at failure as your first, second, third, fourth, fifth attempt. I look at them as attempts. I don't look at anything as failure. Because when you're going to try to do something, not trying is failure. That's not some after school special shit. But when you're able to go out there, there's no failure. It's attempts. Because when you're trying to do something that's bigger than you, whatever you are, whoever you are, if you're paralyzed, you're trying to walk one step and you did it. You didn't fail, motherfucker. That was your first attempt. If that's your biggest thing, that's how your mindset needs to go into everything. So I don't look at it as failure is a big word. Like that gets people down and shit. We give so much power to words. I don't. I take the power right away. I didn't feel shit. Because people feel those 1 seconds. And then that 1 second leads to 20 years, 30 years, 40 years of fuck. I have people who have been through training with me, Ranger School, SEAL training, Air Force training, and I get calls from them today, and they have great lives. And all they talk about is how they failed in that one moment. And they can't even enjoy their life now because they're now warm. They're now warm. There's no more suffering. There's no more suffering for me either. And we're in the same boat now. But you're suffering, so we're not suffering. Why am I so unique? I'm being exactly what the fuck I was supposed to be. I didn't follow shit. And when I did follow shit, I was like everybody else. The second I said, okay, man, hang on, dude. You don't like this, you don't like this, you don't like this. Who are you? The list of shit I had to do is wow. It's like,
7,
fuck, okay.
8.
Wow. Once you sit down with yourself, it's okay. I don't want to be like
9.
Michael Jordan or Jim Brown. But we're on my birthday.
10.
I looked at the birthday and said, oh, maybe be one. I can't.
Pop 62. You motherfuckers know what I do.
And that looks like
that's 620 in the bag. We only got 80 left.
So
we're hitting failure. But I'm far from a failure. Let's go, champ. Easy work.
But no one knows what to do because everybody else is following steps. So every time I'm in a bad situation, like, I study it. And that's the only reason I do have the shit I do, is I'm studying this shit. Because I know that I never thought I was going to be writing books and trying to help people get better. But I was always trying to do it because I knew I sucked. And so when you know you're trying to get somewhere, you know you suck, you know that you believe that you're a born loser, you are taking snapshots, man. Like, you see something on your phone, like, oh man, I'm gonna take a fucking snapshot of that, or I'm gonna have you do the little picture shit so you can save it on your phone. I do that in my mind. So I get in these moments where I'm like, fucking, okay, wow, that's some fucking good knowledge right there, man. I snapshot it, because I know that I can use that later. I can use this, because I'm not out there most people, they go out and they run, and they go out and do, and they're like, oh, this is beautiful, look at the fucking mountains and the shit and all this bullshit. No, I don't like it. My body hurts. I'm hurting. How do we get through this?
1,
and it's a fucking
2,
it's
3,
it's a lab.
4,
it's my mental
5, 6,
and so when I come
7,
home, I'm not forgetting.
8,
and the second every day I get done running, every day I get to working, every day I get to studying, wherever it is, that
Pop 63.
I come home and
get off that ass. They come get it with me.
Scratch piece of paper.
That's 630 in the bag. We only got 70 left. We're moving a little slow.
I'm talking about it.
We're moving a little slow, but this is my 4th workout of the day.
I'm going through it.
We're cramping up. We're hitting failure. We're fucked. It's the full body beatdown. That's what I wanted. As soon as I woke up this morning, I said, you know what? I'm going to fucking put myself through it to fucking day. That's the first thing I thought of when I woke up at 3:30 in the fucking morning. I said, you know what? Today, I'm going to go through fucking hell. I'm going to fucking get it in. My body's really gonna fucking feel it today, champ.
In the dark room, you face yourself. You realize you want to be better. You realize you don't want to be this weak, insecure person in the world who has all these problems that we all have. We all have. You're not even a human fucking being, bro. No way all you fuckers agree with all the same fucking shit. And I know I don't. So once you figure out yourself and who you are, it may look the same to most motherfuckers, but the end result is very fucking different.
3, 4,
that's why my lungs,
5,
if you look at what I've
6,
done in 49 years,
8,
it's more than most
9,
people ever do in their life because they were a race car driver. That's what
Pop,
they did.
Nintendo 64.
Great.
We only got 60 more.
I was all kind of shit because that's exactly what the painting was saying to do, what the mind was saying to do. When I say they drive cars for them, that race car driver, know what the fuck to do. He retires from being a race car driver, and they're lost. It's like, God, God, like David God is blowing my mind. What is this? He's not crazy. And so many people, a lot of people, have listened to me the right way, and they come back and they're like, I'm totally on board. It happened. It happened. I'm like, keep going, man. Keep doing it. But that is it, man. There's no sun. There's no glory.
1,
There's no
2, 3,
there's no victory.
4, 5,
But there is
6,
all of it in one. I
7,
can't explain it real
8,
to people, man. But
9,
you get the other end, it's something
10.
that you're always
Pop 65.
never lost it more.
I gotta thank God that I'm still alive.
Doesn't get any easier.
650 in the bag.
And you have to
That's
first be
65 rounds.
with how you feel
We're on
about
round
yourself.
65.
That voice that allows us, like,
We only got 50 push-ups left, fellas. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button.
You gotta be a little punk right now.
Turn me the
But I would
fuck
say,
up.
okay, that's okay.
We got 50 more.
It's okay to tell these little white lies to ourselves.
And
we
we're
both
bound
have
for
to
the floor.
face The real you. The real me is David Goggins. The real me is a guy looking at you right now saying, I don't want to fucking be on this show right now because I used to stutter as a kid. And I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid that here in a second, I'm going to start fucking stammering and stuttering, and the whole world is going to know that I have all these issues. But that's when I see right now, okay, Goggins, you got to go on this fucking show. That's Goggins. Goggins is saying, okay, David Goggins, you're a punk. Life made you this way. We can't live like this. We can't live in fear. We can't live in judgment. We can't be afraid of what the fuck people right now are looking at me saying about me. We cannot be afraid of that. That's Goggins. Goggins saying, fuck all of you who don't like me, who don't want it. And that person then comes in. But you have to be David Goggins and say, man, I'm afraid of this. I'm fucked up here. Life made me this way
1,
here.
2,
I stutter.
3,
I have these issues
4,
with
5,
reading and writing.
6,
and
7,
I'm fat and I'm
8,
insecure.
9,
You have to face that in that dark room.
10. Pop 66. Just
In
for
that dark
fucking
room
kicks.
is where you have to create another human being that walks out of that dark room to face who you are. That's the only way you're going to get over all those things. You have to create someone else. Not like you have two different personalities. It is you. But you have to find strength. And that visualization of almost me cracking out Goggins, like almost like that Superman case, like I'm coming out a different person, a person that doesn't give a fuck about anything, who doesn't care about being judged, who knows I'm weak, who knows I'm afraid, who says, whatever you think about me, take it, whatever, I'm here. That's Goggins. The most frustrating thing in the world for me is when normal people judge a man like myself. I wouldn't extract greatness from nothing. It takes every bit of who you like I told you, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not coming here to talk about perform without purpose. Give them something from this crazy psychotic brain that I've developed.
Pop 67.
So I sit down with Jennifer.
Stop what you're doing.
And write down,
say a prayer.
Perform without purpose.
Up to heaven.
Polish your mind. Armor your mind. The cookie jar. The accountability. Shit that people can fucking use in their lives. No. I'm glad it helps you. But the barbaric life that I live, that you have to live, the almost obsession that you must have to be great, you can't put that shit in a fucking book, bro. You can't put it in a book. You can't. You can't write about it.
It has to be experienced.
It has to be experienced. And you can't even, after you experience it, to write it in a book, it would seem like he needs to be locked up.
Too gory.
It's too gory. It doesn't make sense for a guy that every second of the day, he is trying to extract more from something. He's constantly thinking, he's constantly disciplined, never going off the path. Whatever is injured on him, he figures a way. It's a conqueror's mindset. And very few people, if any, can really understand what that is.
3, 4,
I'm almost
5, 6,
and I've been this way for almost 30 years.
8, 9.
What do you do for fun? You never.
10.
These questions, I don't.
Pop 68.
I don't.
Feeling good, looking great. That's 680 in the bag.
There's a lot of
We only got 20 left. We're on round 68. We're going for round 70. Let's go, champ. Turn up. We're almost done.
It's not. But what they don't teach you within the cookie cutter is like our minds are like a fucking garage. And the garage, if you open a garage that's all cluttered up, it's all fucked up, you can't put your car in there. You got fucking boats and you got fucking kids' toys and shit everywhere. But if you organize that fucking garage and you put everything in its rightful spot, you can put that car in there. You can put 2 cars in there. You can put bikes in there. And that's like with the mind. People wonder, how do you stay hungry all the time? Because after I accomplish something, I don't sit back like a lot of guys who graduate buzz, graduate this, graduate that. They get comfortable. They wonder why I'm getting weak, man. I don't know, I lost my edge. What's going on? Because once you hit the top of the fucking mountain, guess what happened? I'm good. I'm good, so you wonder why you're falling down now. Because once you're at the top of the mountain, you got to put up fucking another one. That's mediocrity. There's a lot of people in mediocrity who have a nice resume. But they're one-timers, man. They hit one-time deep. They bust us open, they got a lot of money, but they're good. You're mediocre now, man. What are you fucking doing today?
Pop 69. Feeling fine. 35 years old and I'm aging like fine fucking wine. We only got 10 more times.
That's say, like for instance, I see these athletes right now who retire.
10.
I'm 38.
Pop number 70. That's 700.
It doesn't go away, man. You gotta wake up, even though you retired, you never retired. You're setting the example every single day of your life. And being civilized feels so good. I'm sorry, man. Once you get to the top, you may retire, but you ain't never coming back home, man. Because now you're judged. People see you falling off. You want to be that guy who knows I may be retired from the sport or forever I did, but I'll be damned if you ever see me looking like shit, feeling like shit, not arriving. People, I've arrived. I've arrived mentality. You're always setting the example. Civilization feels so good. These comfortable feelings are what people want. They want retirement. They want that. They need that. It's a yearning feeling. I want it too. People love putting a label on me about, my God, man, you're just wired different. I'm not fucking wired different, dude. You know what I'm thinking about right now? I gotta fucking wake up tomorrow and do the same shit again. I gotta leave this fucking interview and go stretch out for 2.5 hours. I hate that shit. I'm constantly callousing over my victim's mentality that I once had growing up. Every day you have to do this shit. Because why? When you stop doing it, you don't just maintain it. If you stop shooting the gun, you're not going to be a great shot if you pick a gun up a year from now. The only way to keep from getting rusty is to constantly owe that motherfucking machine. The machine is this. You got to keep challenging it every day.
Your treatment is 100% personalized to your hair goals. It comes at an affordable price that works for your budget, so you can step out with full confidence. Hats off to Hair Growth with treatment that works for you. Start today at E.M.O.M.
I'm really being accountable about, okay, you need to be better here, you need to be better here.
Biscuit. You ain't barking at, boy.